in the process of mounting 10 drawers for our Naughty Alder kitchen cabinetry project using Blum Blumotion Drawer Slides. The end result is a perfect flush fit, with slides that offer a soft close feature. So won't you join us and follow along in this how-to video? Oh, and watch to the very end, where I'll make an important announcement. We made a right angle support jig using scraps of plywood and pocket hole screws. The jig allows us to locate the Blum slides accurately and more quickly.
We have about 10 drawers to mount. We're using the Blum Blumotion guides, and so since these are not factory-made boxes, there aren't the mounting plates don't have pre-drilled holes, so we need to be careful and set the slides up just exactly right so the slides operate properly. So with the 10 drawers, that's 20 slides. So I decided I'd make a jig, because I've just fussed with them individually before. So here are the slides. There's a right and a left orientation for each one, and there's a screw that mounts here into the face frame, and these are full overlay drawers. So there's a setback here, about 2 millimeters. This is the slide mount that's attached to the rear of the cabinet, and it slips into a groove in the back right there, and allows the slide to move back and forth slightly, so you want it centered when you mount it. So the trick is to get this perfectly level and held in place while you set the screws. So what I did was make a little kind of simple jig fixture, and I'll show you what that looks like. So it's just a little piece of plywood with some Craig screws, which I think you saw me put it together at right angles. And so this piece allows it to be clamped to the front of the face frame. So using a one-handed clamp, because you need at least 3 hands to do this. And what I found was that even though that's at right angles, and it should be theoretically perfectly level, it is not. So the bubble is slightly off. One of my favorite little tricks is to use business cards as a shim. They are about a 64th of an inch, so 14 to 15 thousandths of an inch, and they are completely consistent, so makes a good size. So put one of the shims underneath here, see if that brings us into level. The nice thing is you can just keep stacking them up until you get there. Perfectly level. Nice thing about that little this will slide. This is a Blum rear mounting plate. It has some over-length holes here. So what we'll do is put a screw right in the center of that when we get ready to mount it, and that way we'll still have a little adjustability up and down even after fussing with this. Okay, so we have looked at the Blum factory instructions on installation of drawer slides, which I do every time because there are so many possibilities and complexities, and they change things a little bit. And so there's a setback for the drawer slide from the front of the face frame. That's dependent on the size of the drawer and the size of the face frame and all that stuff. So, but then they say, and check, you know, do a dry run. So we've done that. So here's a drawer with the front locking devices, and we've fit the drawer in. So that just involves fitting it in the slot, playing like it's in the cabinet, sliding it in so it locks, and then we'll rotate it down, and so then it slides out like that. This front edge of the slide we'll set in 3/16 of an inch from the face frame, so that the front of this drawer will be flush with the face frame, because these are not inset drawers, so the faces that we've made will attach to the front here. Alright, so we've got the slide resting on our little jig, and we've got it set back about 3/16 of an inch. And we're going to use a self-centering Vicks bit, make sure it doesn't move around on us, and make a hole for the screw that holds the slide on, the front slide. Blum provides these little special screws. Triple check. That's good.
Here we are gluing and pin nailing 1/4 inch backing plates to allow for solid mounting of the slide plates. It is also important to note that the space between the slide vertical and the side of the cabinet must be the same at the front and the back of the slide.
Now we've pulled the supports out and screwed the back plate in. Check it for level, perfectly level.
Make sure that the cabinet box is level where you are working on slide installation. So level for the slides is actually truly level.
Just pull this out and put another slide plate screw in. This time we don't need to take advantage of the adjustability slot. So we'll just put one in one of the fixed holes. Okay. So there's one out of 30-something slides.
There were actually 32 slides total to install.
So we've used a little jig to install the slide for the other side. We found the right drawer for this box, and you can see that there's notches on the back for the Blum slides, and there's a little hole there for the tab that fits right there. So So as they say, the proof is in the pudding. So slide those forward, it locks in to the front locks and located by those rear tabs. And perfectly flush with the face. So that is, our jig worked fine. So now all we have to do is repeat, rinse and repeat, as they say.
We hope you have enjoyed this how-to video on installing Blumotion Drawer Slides. If you would like to see more how-to videos in the future, please comment below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel, and of course, smash that notification bell. Oh, and that important message that I wanted to say for the very end. That had to do with the fact that we are inching closer to our 10,000 subscriber mark, and we hope to launch our very first contest once we hit that milestone. So hopefully you guys out there will continue subscribing and encourage us, and we'll continue producing wonderful artisan videos for you. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.